My name is Erica, and my special occasion speech is a eulogy of my grandmother. Since my grandmother's passing, I would like to share a few words and moments of her. I consider myself incredibly lucky to have had her in my life. She made so many memories possible because she was so involved in my life. My grandmother's love for her grandchildren and great-grandchild was unreal. We all came first, and she always went above and beyond to make us feel that way. I would spend the entire summer at my grandparents' house as a kid. She had an obsession with bird feeders and would always have us go out and collect pine cones to decorate them in peanut butter and bird food. Most grandmas are known for their yummy foods, whether it's homemade or desserts. My grandmother, not so much. She would burn everything and normally refuse to cook because of it. She would make a yummy peanut butter and jelly sandwich though. We shared a love for Disney movies, especially Cinderella. I can recall times we would be watching it in the living room and my grandma would come into the room singing and dancing to the movie, especially the part with the fairy godmother. That was her favorite. She always knew how to make us be silly with her and what would make us smile. I have so many memories of us going to the pool every day in the zoo. Since the zoo had a drive-through, she would let me drive even at the age of 12. She even took me on my first train ride and we traveled clear to Chicago. She would walk around with me throughout because I could never sit still. We even got to enjoy our first cruise to Nassau together. I could remember watching her dance with Mickey and Minnie and even Goofy for the first night we spent on the ship. She was always so much fun to be around, and although she stood only at 4 foot 11 inches, she never let anything get in her way. From swimming with the stingrays to even riding on the banana boat and getting thrown off with the rest of us. While we were in Florida, we went to a place called Gatorland. There were people who would wrestle the gators, and she claimed she could do it too. Thankfully, she wasn't brave enough to actually try and get into the tank with them. She truly was an incredible woman to be around. When I was in high school, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. That was the time I really had to reach out into my faith, my church, and my family to help me truly understand what was going on. I had to watch the woman I loved so much turn into someone I didn't know anymore. She taught me that prayer had always helped her, and she did it daily even with her illness. That was one thing she never seemed to forget about. A few years later, it had gotten worse. I feel like that's when I really lost her. She knew that I was in her family, but she didn't really remember me. She lost a lot of our memories that we made together. And although I was dealing with her loss of memory, I also got to watch her build them with my daughter, as if she was doing it all over again through her, letting her paint her nails, play Barbies and dolls, having